It was very funny, actually, seeing him cry that much.
It would be hard not to laugh, I imagine.
Was it funny?
It was
Interesting. It was hilarious, was it?
I'm just a stunt guy!
This whole movie, all you guys have talked about is how much fun you've had. Who's responsible for having this much fun? Who started it?
This one starts everything.
She just
Oh,
won't
he
have it any
starts
other way.
all the trouble. His
She's
nickname.
like, she looks out, she's like,
No, come on. What
it's
are you
like a
working
groundhog. If she comes out of her trailer, you know, it's going to be fun. If she goes back in, it's
gonna be
more
cloudy.
it's a
Did you
winner.
say nickname? Somebody has a nickname?
His nickname was Trouble as a kid,
Oh.
and he does. He loves to cause
I-
a bit of trouble.
Is that still a nickname for you?
I don't think.
I would say trouble in the sense of like very funny trouble, like up to no good trouble. Like
I don't know. I don't agree with that.
Let's make some trouble.
Get out of my head.
Ryan and Emily really, stepped up as, the leaders of the film, right? As the upperclassmen, as you would call them, and setting the tone of play and safety, all shepherded by David. We were all invited to collaborate.
I think for me it was universal, immediate. Everyone brought it. Everyone was so excited to be there, feeling the privilege of it from the minute you step on any of one of the stages or into the trailers, and it just continued like that.
But it wasn't one of these projects where they're like, walk to your left and say the line the way it is and go home. It was, what
Quite
would you
the opposite.
do? Completely, absolutely.
It was.
It's like, what would you do? How would you change it? Anything. So you were invited to create.
But you're encouraged to do that from the word go, and having come off the back of something where the script was rightly everything, at first when you're encouraged to use that as a framework and then just go, and then this take just go even further, and then that take, let's take it this way, was just, I will find it hard, I think, to not have that freedom.
Sure.
And to be trusted that much is just really wonderful.
No one's going to notice whether you're here or not. No offense.
I mean, some taken.
And it doesn't happen with every project.
Yeah.
That's why I think you also have all the actors making sure that they echo that, because a safe workplace and a safe creative space is not always the conditions under which we work. So whenever we get it, we're like really, really grateful.
I think we were all making the same movie, and that's not always the case. We all went in with this wanting to make something that was not only a love letter to stunts, but it was really a love letter to the audience and like something you want to go to the cinema for. You got action, you got romance, you got a lot of comedy and laughs. And at the end of the day, you get to leave with a smile on your face, and like you feel like, it was worth your money. We really took time every day to think about that, and like, is this a funny moment? Will the audience like this? How do we make this better? And we constantly refined things. The script was an outline at times. We were just constantly trying to make it more fun at every turn.
He's as fearless as a director as he is as a stunt man, I guess. There's just like, there's a different way that he approaches it. It's like, no idea is too much. He's constantly feathering in what's happening around us into the scene, and he's
so
just constantly
spontaneous
adapting and just,
yeah.
the goal is to make the most fun movie, most entertaining movie that you can make, and everything, so everyone has a very clear objective, which is just like entertain the audience. And it's never, that's a beautiful thing. That's a fun thing to sort of, get everyone, all hands on deck to try and do.
Yeah, he's just the most open-hearted, collaborative person, and he and Kelly, our producer, are a dream team, and they just love creating magic on set. And I think that it's because they're great listeners, they're very spontaneous, they're interested in absurd, out there ideas that actually sort of carve out new space for themselves in David's films. And you realize that's maybe what you love about a movie like Fall Guy, is that he appreciates anything off the cuff, he appreciates anything surprising, and nothing feels formulaic, nothing feels derivative of other movies you've seen. And so he's just a dream, really.
But you look good in everything. You look good in nothing, whatever. No, I don't mean it like that. But you do look good in nothing.
This isn't gonna work.
You do, but it's not what I'm...
So the movie did set a Guinness World Record for cannon rolls. If you could set your own Guinness World Record, doesn't have to be a stunt, what would you pick?
Spiciest margarita.
The spiciest margarita.
Spiciest margarita. Margarita.
Margarita.
Just how margarita.
That's how you did it. You did a shoulder thing.
Just drink a spicy margarita or something.
Yeah, make some bad decisions.
Okay, sure, yes.
Is that a universal answer between the two of you? You
Yeah.
agree?
Sure,
Spiciest margarita.
spiciest margarita.
Oh, okay.
No,
Yeah.
now we're going to be set up and they're going to line them up and we'll have to see if we can do them
what a-
all. It's going to
what
be
a
like
nightmare.
that. Oh, what a
It'll be hot
nightmare.
ones meets spicy margarita, for sure. Off the top of your head, if anything comes to mind,
I
what
could
would
speak
you do?
for her. I think she'd set the world record for eating crisps.
Yes.
What are crisps?
Potato
Potato
chips.
chips.
Oh.
This woman loves a potato chip.
Look, they
If I could come back as anything in this world, it would be a potato chip.
Certain brand?
Oh no, all of them.
Salt and
And
vinegar.
yeah, salt and vinegar. The grubbier the better. They're like the supermarket own brand ones that will take the roof of your mouth off.
Oh my gosh.
Lovely.
Wow. There's a lot of stunts we can choose from and think about if we think if it services the story. Maybe we'll go for the high fall. I don't know.
You can make it, you can make it. You can't make it. It's too dangerous. Gotta be stairs.
When you go to the movies and you get concessions, what are you ordering?
Listen, I don't want to make this contentious again, but we had a bit of a fight about Maltesers versus Whoppers the other day. Maltesers are like the better version of a Whopper. Have you heard
It's
of them?
always a
I don't know what
competition
you're
with this
talking
one.
about.
A
Are you talking about
Malteser?
dogs or burgers?
Nobody does.
Okay. No, we're talking about perfect little honeycomb balls
It's the
covered in
accent.
chocolate,
It's hard
and
to-
they're just so wonderful. And you stick those in a bag of popcorn. And Regal Cinemas should invest. That's all I'm saying. Just get involved.
I've got to figure out what this is. Can
Look,
you elaborate on
it's
what
the
she's
British
talking
It's a
about?
Whopper. I like a little sweet with the salty popcorn.
Oh, do they have a bar?
Yeah.
I will often get a Jack and Coke and relive my college years
And
while
that's-
I'm watching a film. Yeah.
Just a Jack, no
No. Oh, popcorn for sure. Yes.
butter.
Yes. And I'm not done. Twizzlers sometimes. Raisinets.
Oh, classic.
Yeah. I know I go for it. It's a night.
For me, I'm a gummy man, so I love gummy anything, right? So that's my poison of choice.
It's certainly not popcorn.
oh,
Oh, I think all popcorn should be put in room 101 and burnt. I can't bear it.
goodness.
Oh no.
I work
can't,
for Regal.
I can't bear it. Can't bear it.
It has a lot of deep feelings.
So what do you go for? Potato chips?
I'd go for
Yes.
crisps and an offensively large drink like Gale,
What's your soda of choice?
and probably old school 7-Up.
Oh,
Yes.
lemony.
Old school 7-Up,
Yeah.
and a bucket that I could put my whole head in, like a horse's nose bag
yeah.
of ice cream.
If you could just have somebody fill in for you for a day, it doesn't have to be a stunt, just filling in, what would you have them do?
Interviews.
Interviews.
So just get rid of me
Yeah.
completely.
Yeah.
No, interviews are great. It's just that there are no stupid questions, but there are stupid answers, I have found.
I feel you've had good chat on this, Preston. You've
Really?
had good chat.
Well, you're helping me.
Yeah, you've had good.
You're the wind beneath
Yeah.
my wings, Stunt.
All right.
Do you want to make out?
Nope.
Because I don't either. It's not what I'm into right now.
Making out?
Yeah.
What are you into?
Talking.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at any form of sliding. I'm not a fan of
sliding are you
rollerblading,
doing?
roller skating. Like, you
Is
know,
that
when you,
sliding?
you know when you were a kid and they were like, "Oh, Kirsty's having a rollerblading party." I was like, "Oh my god."
Kirsty's having a rollerblading party?
Yeah, I'd like cry. I just wouldn't want to go. I was terrible at rollerblading, and
I never got invited.
you can throw on some rollerblades though.
No, I can't.
Yeah, you did what? You did great. Did you cling to
I was
Margot?
clinging to Margot like barely.
Clinged.
My stunt double on this, Shanique Grayling, I really have a companion in her because she is a total and utter badass, to the point where the guys on the stunt team were just like, this one, she's a lunatic. And yet, in real life, she is the softest, silliest, most concerned, loving, caring, supporting human being. So I'm going to have her written into every contract forever.
So you would just have her run your life for you if you needed a break from it. For
I mean,
a week.
yes, she can take my girl to like amusement parks and things, and I can have a break and have a cigar.
Love that.
Drive my car. Wouldn't it be great to just have, like Brad's character in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, where he drove Leonardo around? Like, Yeah, I want somebody like that. Somebody's have drive me.
mean,
In
we
fact,
have
why don't I have
Uber.
Brad Pitt? I'll just have Brad Pitt drive me around.
That'd be great.
fun.
I think I would have my real life stunt person take my breakups. Yeah.
Oh.
You know, I'm like, all right, step in. I'm gonna take a break.
I
You feel
love
it?
that.
Okay, good. Thank you. I'm over it. Thank you. I'm so sorry, buddy.